wonderful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. Now, can they get him away?
Ronaldinho.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And it's Neymar.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
And here's Batistuta.
Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Roberto Carlos. Real chance!
And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ukraine, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Xavi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zola. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos.
He is through here. Played in. He leaps for it. But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Ibrahimovic, pass somewhat off target.
Ronaldinho.
Tries to play it through. Looking tidy in possession here. Brilliantly cut out. Zola knocks it into space. It's It's played through for him.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Big chance! Goal, Ukraine! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 36 minutes is number 20.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Ronaldinho.
Ukraine leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Roberto Carlos.
Is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Roberto Carlos.
Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola. Oh, easy pickings there.
And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Neymar's cross.
Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Vitinha, showing good feet. Lovely bit of skill. Mateus's delivery. Pepe can get it clear. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Ukraine with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So off we go again. Ukraine leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Zola, great vision. Ibrahimovic receives it. Oh, just a keeper now! There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh no, this does not look good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xabi Alonso with the short one. Xabi Alonso.
And it's Neymar.
And this is Ronaldinho.
And this is Batistuta. And he's following up. And it's in. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Not the most accurate pass. Kirkchu. That's been cut out, well played. Maldini.
He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Nice control. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now this could be a chance. Fermin is flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cannavaro cuts it out. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Ukraine.
Ukraine
25,
have their second corner now.
Number 19, George Best. Number 6, Frank Lampard. Number 26.
A header! It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Ukraine go up by 2 and are looking good.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Totti. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Dani Olmo threads one in, lofted in, and they've got rid. And he's hit it long. Takes a shot! It's hit the upright. And it's Totti. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dani Olmo! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Totti. Shoots! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And a chance! And he hits the net! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Jordan Henderson. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Ibrahimovic. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this?
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Dani Olmo. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's made its way to him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Isco, deep into stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's it. Ukraine can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in a blue
The end of the game.
kindly make
Reflections?
his way to the information
Well, Peter,
centre.
this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a fourth. He's had a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the end! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Ødegaard. Marcelo. That's tidy. Has crossed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Adriano. Now Ødegaard. Thinks about the shot. Del Piero, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Lampard!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Marcelo, looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ødegaard. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ibrahimovic, not the most accurate pass. And it's Lampard. And he plays one through. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ødegaard. Now it's Del Piero. That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davids has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodri. Del Piero. Works it forward. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good ball.
Del Piero!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Passes short and sharp.
Del Piero!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. Oh, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Adriano. And that's gone loose. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cannavaro. And it's Marcelo. Pinches it off him. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. Lampard. It's Lampard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Hazard goes short. And here's Hazard. Ødegaard. Oh, that's nice.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Is there any... Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Hazard plays it short. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rodri. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, I'd just like
reflections
to read out
on the first half.
Ukraine really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's
Adriano is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Ukraine are down to 10 men. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Wonderful from Del Piero!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's the keeper's ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Varane spots it and intercepts. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, sweet feet. Cannavaro. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ukraine really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Swings in, he leaps for it! And that's a sharp finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
On the field,
Ukraine are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Number 4.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Just too high. No, that's been intercepted. Ball's gone out of play. It's a quick ball upfield. Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieri! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Forced to go back. And Beckham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Beckham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he's intervened well there. Beckham threads one in. He is starved of space and time. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Gerrard! And no, he had to, and yet he could not. So, third corner of the game. Beckham with the short one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, good finish. And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
this is the...
And Aubameyang! Denied by an instinctive save.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And no, he's seen through all of that. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Oh, some astute defending there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Zola. 5 minutes to add. Well, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Rodri. And here's Vieri. Can he get it through? Now there's a fun. Can he finish? And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.